So since you're working remote, how long did it take you to build your dream desk setup? Or do you currently have your dream desk setup? Or is it still in the works?
Partially. It's come a long way.
Okay.
I've had a sit stand desk for like since I was in college.
Yeah.
So that was like probably the first step to like, I want to have a desk that I want to be at and it's versatile and stuff. But then it wasn't until we went remote last March that like I started exploring like other things like getting like a monitor, setting up like some sort of webcam that's not just like my computer, like cable management, like mice and keyboard and like all like it just like it's a black hole of stuff you can do. But I think right now it's like I think it's the dream desk for my budget.
Gotcha.
If I had like maybe another level of budget for it, then there'd be other things. But like for where I'm at now, I'm like, there's nothing else I think in my price range that would make me more productive or happy, I guess.
I think that's where I'm at too.
Yeah. You have a sweet setup.
Yeah, I feel like I got a pretty sweet setup. It's just, it was so hard to find a desk that I liked. Yes. That was the hardest part.
Yes.
But I got lucky in a sense because I built 2 IKEA desks. Like I had to like separately get pieces and things for it. And then I just hated it so much because it felt flimsy. And then I bought like a kitchen countertop one and then I didn't like the legs with it. And then I wasn't able to crank it or like bring it up and down. So like my solution was like a workbench. So I went to Home Depot and got one of those Husky workbenches and I couldn't be happier. Yeah. And it was like $250.
That's not bad.
No. And it's real oak and it has a little crank that you can go up and down.
It's like super sturdy. Like you could transition it to like other purposes too, which I feel like a lot of office desks are like only office desks.
I think I'm like eventually going to get to that point where it's like I just buy a lot of like work like gear. Like I've become a Carhartt fan. Like I'm wearing Carhartt t-shirt, Carhartt pants, and then that like Husky like workbench where it's like you can store all your camera gear in it.
Like good materials. Yeah,
it's just solid. Yeah. Because it's stuff you buy from IKEA or like you go like look for an office chair and you try to get like an Erman Miller and it's like $1,000 for a chair. Yep. It's nuts. Yeah. It's nuts.
What do you do? How is your chair?
It's at IKEA. Yeah. Bro. But I got it for $150 off because it was like one of the display chairs and they had it in like the like return.
Like already opened or whatever, like open box.
Yeah. It was like, I don't know. IKEA has that one spot where it's like clearance. Yeah. Or it's like returns or show like things that they have in their showroom that they just have been used a little bit. But I like it. It's like not the best chair. I love how it looks. But yeah, it's like it kind of droops down. Like it's got back pad, and if you sit on it, it'll just like slide down. Oh yeah. But what chair do you have?
I just actually got a Foley. It's a it's like it's really kind of hard to describe.
Is it the funky chair where it has like a back and then
like almost like a cross on the back kind of thing?
Oh, you
like
got one of those?
Yeah.
You spent like $800 on a chair?
I actually kind of similar to you. Like I got like a previously like returned or whatever, and I got like a great discount.
Does your company help pay for some of your things?
No, we're like newly remote as a company, so they're still kind of trying to figure out like what does that mean for perks. But I have a question though. Oh snap! How much do you think aesthetic in your desk setup translates to performance or productivity?
I think I really have the mindset where it's like, if I don't want to work at a cool like desk, my productivity goes down. So it's like that enjoyment of, I'm going to my really cool desk setup that I've spent a lot of hours in, like building, and I get to work there. And it's kind of like this like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like this feeling that you get. It's like, I've worked really hard on building this. So it's like everything's set. I can just come down and work because it like fits kind of my needs.
Yep.
Because I do photography, videography, graphic design. And then I use it also as like a background too. So it has to be aesthetically pleasing.
Yep.
But minimal at the same time. Yeah. The next thing I think I need to change is my mic. I don't like my
the Yeti. Why don't you like it?
It's just big. Yeah, I don't like how big it is. And then it's a USB. I don't know. You have the same one, right?
Yeah.
It just doesn't like sound good at times.
I've really struggled with how to like seamlessly integrate it into like a normal work week, because it's always like an extra thing that I don't like the video, like we're getting into the weeds a little bit.
Yeah,
so first of all, like have like external camera for your webcam is huge. It makes a huge difference.
Yep, you have a Canon
R6 or R5, I can't remember. The cheaper one. Yeah. The cheaper one.
Still overkill?
it's way overkill. She's like 4K raw, like log, whatever. And then I just like feed like the lowest res into it just so it doesn't like bog down my internet. But like that part, like improving your video, you can see it. So there's a satisfaction to like you see how you're looking, and that like fuels me to like keep improving it. The audio, I don't, unless I record the call and then like replay it, or I don't exactly know how it's coming to the end user, you know, like the other people on the call or the recording,
how they're kind of interpreting the sound.
Like is it that much better than my like headphones, like a headphone mic, you know? And I've done some testing and it is, but it's like you said, like it's bulky enough and like kind of a nuisance. Like you have to have it close to your face. It's
kind of inconvenient to set up.
Yeah. So I'm like, I just don't know if it's worth it, you know? I would love to get a shotgun mic that just like is made to like capture straightforward, but like further away. So I can just mount it on my camera. Yeah. And it just gather from me, because right now I will put the mic, I'll actually put the mic right on the edge of my desk closest to me. Yeah. And I'll put my keyboard on the other side, just because I've found out it sounds so much better when it's like right, like this. It's right next to my face.
The weird thing about the Blue Yeti is it has a bunch of settings, but the good setting that I like is like the one where it's just coming from like you're talking in one direction. Yep. Like it's that like circle with a triangle in it. Yeah. And then you have to have
to be like right there.
Yeah. And you have to have like the Blue Yeti logo like in front of you. Yep. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's the most convenient thing I could buy at the time. Yeah. But there's so many better options out for the price range that it's like, oh, the Blue Yeti, it's minimal and good, I guess.
One thing I haven't seen very often that would honestly probably work really well is like a lapel. It would be dorky.
Oh, it would be kind of dorky, but like
you just like throw it on in the morning, hook it up, and then like you join a call, boom. It's like perfect right there. I'm just saying, maybe that's the next phase.
Maybe. That'd be...
I would not want to be seen with it though.
Yeah.
Like that would be too much, you know? I think my setup is already too much. Like having a lapel, that's just like way too much.
I feel like people would just be like, dude, really?
Really, yeah.
No, but shotgun mic, I think that's like the next kind of step. Because I don't know, have you seen Peter McKinnon's desk setup? What he's got? But yeah, he has a shotgun mic, but it's mounted from the top down. And I love how setups look without mics, but you can tell that like the audio is amazing. Yep. So yeah, the minimal aesthetic.
Yeah, you can even do some like mid-call ASMR with, is it ASMR?
Ooh. Yeah, the little.
With like, maybe I can get it. Wait, there's like nothing left.
Oh, there it is. I did hear it.